13.1 question number 20. In the xy plane, the graph of y equals to x square minus 7x plus 7 intersects the graph of y equals to 2x minus 1 at the points 1 comma 1 and p comma q. What is the value of p? So it is so easy. First of all, take these two equations and just put it in the Desmos. You're going to get 2 points which are 1 comma 1 and 8 comma 15. So you already have 1 comma 1, 8 and 8 comma 15. So they are expecting for p. So p value will be 8. So this is one way of doing. So what is the other way? Here they clearly given in the question two y values. So just equate them. Equate those in the first equation. Take this y value and substitute and start solving it. Factorize. You are going to get the value of p. You got x values as 1 comma 8, where they already mentioned in first intersecting point. So obviously the other point will be 8 in the second intersection point. That's it. That's how you are going to find the value of p. Let's see this question number 21. Shannon drove 340 miles from Melrose to Norwich. Fine. From Melrose to Norwich, drove 340 miles. Okay. From Melrose to Hanover, her speed was 50 miles per hour. From Hanover to Norwich, her speed was 30 miles per hour. Melrose to Hanover, 50 miles per hour. Hanover to Norwich, 30 miles per hour. Okay. The drive took 9 hours. Okay, from Melrose to Norwich, complete drive is 9 hours. How many miles did Shannon drive from Melrose to Hanover? We just need to find how many miles she drove from Melrose to Hanover. That's it. That's the question. So we are just considering this number of hours she took to drive from Melrose to Hanover is X and Hanover to Norwich as Y. So Melrose to Hanover X, Hanover to Norwich Y, and we are trying to form equations with the given information. So that will, why we are doing like that, we have a total of 9 hours. So Melrose to Hanover, Hanover to Norwich, X plus Y, that equals to total 9 hours. We formed an equation now. Now we have something called 340 miles, 50 miles and 30 miles. So we can form another equation with this thing, like 50 plus 30, which is equals to 340, but that equation not going to balance it. So for that, we are going to do 50 plus 30 and 340. These are the numbers which are there in the question. 340, 50 and 30. Those are miles. So how to equate them to form an equation? So 50 into X, like from Melrose to Hanover, 50 miles she drove in X number of time, plus Hanover to Norwich she drove 30 miles in Y number of time, that equals to 340 miles altogether. So now we form two equations. We are trying to match the terms to eliminate. Here we can do substitution or elimination, whatever is okay for you. It's better to do elimination to do it quicker. You just multiply the first equation with 50 and second equation with 1. Why? Just multiplying with the coefficient of x and the coefficient of the second equation x, just doing that 50 and this one. So second equation won't change. We are multiplying by 1. The first equation changes to 50 into x, 50x, 50y, 9 5 450, 50 into 9. So then we just do subtraction. We get the value of y. Take that y value and substitute in the equation 1. You get the value of x. We need to find the value of, miles Shannon drove from Melrose to Hanover. So for that is only 50x, 50 miles per hour. 50 from here to here journey, how much number of time she took, we don't know. We just need to multiply that number of time she took from Melrose to Hanover with 50. So that is 50x. So 50 into x value is 3.5. So on multiplying that, we get 175 miles. So she drove 175 miles. That's it. If you need this value, 30 into y, you just do it. You're going to get it 30 into 5.5. You'll get some value. That will be obviously 340 minus this 175. So that's going to be 165. Let's see question number 22. They're given two equations to us. In the given system of equations, m is constant, fine. If the system has no solution, what is the value of? So no solution condition means all terms are same except constant. Let's solve these given equations and put it in a right format. So this equation, just solving the fraction part, just cross multiplied, and then the same thing happened on the RHS as well. I just did 4 times 2, 4 times 3, and then I cross multiplied this way, 2 with the RHS, I mean 2 with the LHS and 3 with the RHS, and then I got finally one equation after solving it. I just did same thing. I just said 2 to the numerator of LHS, and then I just did some manipulation, just forwarded this to RHS. I mean, just I made equation 2 by doing some basic operation. And then I just wrote two equations, equation 1 and 2 at some point. Like I just wrote it at a side, and then I just trying to connect with the condition what they given. This is the same question, but the equation given in a complex form, just fractions involved. I just solved the fraction, made up my two equations. After making my two equations, constants must be different, x term and y terms must be same. So I'm trying to make the second equation, x and y terms are same, so I just multiplying this thing with -3 so that this will become positive 15. So I did that, and still you can see this is what I got, and they are under no solution condition. So this is matching and constants are not matching. So obviously we can take now the 6672 is equals to 6. They are in the condition of no solution equation, and I just solved the basic thing and I got the value of equals to 112. Exercise 13.2, question 1. The given two equations, which order pair x comma y is the solution to the given system of equation? So which will be the solution of the given system of equation? It's so easy. Whenever the y value, individual value is given, just substitute this y value here and then start solving it. Do the basic operation. You get x equals to -1. -1 is in the option B of x. So there is no other -1 in x coordinate of any other option. So obviously it's option B. Question number 2, they given two equations to us. The solution to the given system of equations is x comma y. What is the value of 7x? They are not finding the value of x. So what we do, we just solve the equation and get the value of x, and then multiply with 7, we get 7x. So you on watching the options, you can see clearly the terms are matching, y terms are matching. Just do the basic operation, add them or subtract them accordingly to just eliminate the matching terms. I just added, I eliminated the y terms, and I got this as 14x and this as -54. I just divided it by 2 instead of directly solving it, or instead of directly crossing out with 14 or just sending it to other side. I just divide it by 2 so that I can directly reach 7x, and then I got 7x and -27 here. Let's see question number 3. Here they given two equations to us, and they're asking us to find the value of y for the given system of equations. So take the equation 1, and here you can get the value of x by just transposing y to RHS. Take that x value, substitute here. You need to find the value of y. This is the appropriate method to find the value of y, because if you substitute the x value, you get directly y value. On doing the basic operations, you reach y value directly. Just substituted, did basic operations, I got the value of y, and then I just got finally y equals 10. There is another way also you can do it, taking this x minus y equals to 18, which is equation 2, and directly substituting equation 1, which is y equals to 0.5x plus 14, substituting that in the place of y, solving it, you get the x value, and then take that x value, substitute back into the equation, and then you will get the value of y. It is preferable to go with method 1 because you get y value directly. Here in say method 2, you get it in a bit lengthy way, but they almost take same time, but first method is a bit quicker. That's it.